I know it is late. I am tired. I've been moving all day, getting ready to travel out the country. So I am super excited to be attending my nephew's wedding. Raven and Melvin. Yeah, I am so excited for them. So anyway, I'm just gonna wait and see if a couple of my committee members are on here. We just wanted to give a shout out to some of the people who helped make our fashion show a success. So give me a second here. I know it's late. I'm gonna be on here for about 10 minutes, and that's gonna be a wrap. Because I was trying to come on at 6. I was gonna come on yesterday. I was too tired. And again, here today, again tired. So give me a couple of minutes. Just want to line up some things and shout out the people who made this fashion show a success. So let's see. All right. Okay. So I don't care if no one is on here or not. You guys can see this later. So first of all, we had the fashion show. First of all, I want to shout out the Tangier Shrine. Very generous with the venue. They had an amazing bartender. She made great drinks. The drinks were great prices. The line was long because the drinks were good and the prices were right. So, Tangier Shrine, we had our fashion show in the lower level. We raised money. I am a part of Amaranthus Grand Chapter, Order of the Eastern Star. I was trying to wait for the chairperson to come on, but I'm getting on here and getting off. Anytime we have a successful event, I always shout out the people who made it possible. Sister Serena, the Grand Associate Matron, Sister Serena Russell is the chairperson, and I was a co-chair. Our committee members was Linda Brown, Deborah Foster, Brandon Lovelace, and Quintine Howard, and then Kenneth Marks. So thanking everybody who made this because it was a team effort, a concerted effort to get this done. So anyway, let's shout out. I want to shout out, of course, the committee for doing a great job. Well done. I mean, we it was packed. It was packed. So y'all see some videos out here. It was Amaranthus Grand Chapter Order of the Eastern Star presents Men of Style and Distinction All Male Fashion Show. So that was on Saturday the 19th, and we had a sold out crowd. The crowd was lit. They was live. Let's go ahead and shout out the models. The models we had the special guest was Chad Stoner. And baby, when I tell you, now we already know Chad is easy on the eyes and Chad know how to move. I did not know he knew how to move like that. Chad Stoner came out on the after 5 with like a blue. He had a blue tuxedo jacket on. He had his saxophone as an accessory. And when he got on stage, baby, he started playing If Only for One Night. So shout out to Chad Stoner. We also had another William King who ran for District 2 City Council. William King. Oh, William King. I never seen William King dressed like that because usually, he got his bow tie on, looked like he's selling bean pie. But his casual, he had this one outfit on where his jeans were distressed and had like a brown distressed tone to it. And the shoes and the jacket, and then he had like a futuristic jacket on. It looked like a shawl, but yeah, it was nice. It was nice. We had fashion, we had good food. I want to shout out to Brown Sugar Catering and Teas Catering and Decorations. Both of them volunteered their time. They put a lot of work in preparing, decorating. The place was amazing. So Quintine Howard of Teas Decorating, Catering and Decorating. Thank you. The colors went well together. Sister Linda Brown from Brown Sugar Catering. She did some of the foods. Oh, girl, the banana pudding, Linda. I forgot to call you. Girl, I got some of the banana pudding yesterday. It is fire. It is so good. This might have been one of your best ones. I ain't gonna lie. It was fire. It was so good. So, and then Quintine, I didn't get any of the best chicken salad I've ever tasted in my life. So I didn't get a grunion on it. I was just so busy running through, serving, dealing with people with tickets. I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot. So, but it was definitely well worth it. It was so fun. We had a great time, a great turnout. And then we also had Annie Jordan called me and said, "Hey, I'm gonna bring some cakes." She owns she has her own company, Annie Mae Cakes and Delights. She brought about 40 or 50 different individually wrapped, well, in a container, but about 40 of them, a whole table full of them, and they were delicious. They were delicious. So it was uplifting to see how many of the African American owned businesses just donated and chipped in. And Orreef, a designer, he's from Omaha. He lives in Atlanta, I believe. But he has, I mean, his stuff was really nice. I wish Serena was on here. So I'm gonna try to pull him up. But his stuff was nice. And when I tell you, honey, little Miss Braylon, baby, Miss Braylon stole the show. Her and Dondi Holland. Dondi was clean on every. I was like, this is his casual. Y'all should have seen him on casual. She said I am on. Okay, let me see. Serena says she's on. Let me see. Well, Serena, I don't see you. Serena, you on Facebook or you on Restream, the link? Because I do not see you. Let me look on my phone and see if I can see you. Okay, so Serena, I really do need you in here. Text me and tell me, give me the proper spelling for the designer from Atlanta because his stuff was really nice. I don't know. Linda, you ain't on here either. I wanted to show. She said she on the Restream link. I'm on Restream. Okay, I'm about to send you a new link. Let me go in here. Let me go in here and see if I see you. But anyway, it was really, really nice. It was sold out. Okay, Orleaf, and he is from Orlando. He is from Omaha. He's a designer, and my son was like, I said, those are my glasses, and Serena ended up giving them to him. I was supposed to model them, but Serena ended up giving them to him, and my son was like, Mama, I said, you know who this designer is? Like, yeah, the rappers be wearing this stuff. I was like, what? So he sent us some items to model, and everybody was impressed with him. Everybody was impressed with his items. So let me see. I'm going to just send a new link, Serena. I'm going to send a new link out because I do not see y'all. Let me enter the studio on here. I don't see anybody. Can you see or hear me? I can't see you at all. I don't know. I can't see. Okay, wait a minute. I just heard something. Oh, that's me. But anyway, Orif, he had nice handbags. See, that's me, Serena. I'm gonna send you a new link. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my Damon, check on that food for me. I'm trying to send another link. Serena, I'm about to send another link. All right, click on that link, Serena. See if you can get in. And then I'm about to get out of here. Okay. So anyway, he sent it, he had something, Miss Linda was supposed to model it. I don't know exactly. Okay, there we go. Serena, there you go. There we go. There we go. There go our chairperson. There go our chairperson. There go our chairperson, Sister Serena. Tell us a little bit about the designer because everybody, there go Miss Linda.
Okay.
Linda, there we go. There we go. Tell us, Serena, about a little bit about the designer or Reef. And Linda, if you can send me Braylon modeling on my Facebook, on if you could do that really quick. You know what? I got it on here. I can send it to myself. No, I can't. But Serena, tell us a little bit about Orif. Okay, we can't hit you got your mic?
I'm on mute. Okay, there. All right, yeah. So his company is actually called Orleef, Oorleef.
Oh, or leaf,
Um,
like a
yeah,
leaf.
or Leaf. Yeah, or
Okay.
Leaf. And as you said before, yeah, he's from Omaha. He graduated from Central. His name is Orlando.
Okay.
Um, and he came up with this design as a way he believes in people striving to be the best they can be. Um, I think if you go to his website, which is orleaf.com, um,
Spell that for
he's
the
got
people, sis.
OORLEEF.
Or
Yeah.
leaf.com.
Or leaf.com. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got some really cool designs, and everything is about respect and positivity and striving to be the best you can be and helping pull up one another. Really a cool young man. I saw one of his designs on someone was wearing a shirt and inquired about it, called him up, kind of started a conversation, and he sent us accessories because he could not be here. He was doing a show in Florida because he does reside in Atlanta now. So he's always adding new items to his website and just a very positive, up and coming young man.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
That is awesome. Let me see. So Sister Linda, I have you on the line. Your granddaughter, Braylon, 7-year-old Braylon, was able to model and showcase one of Orleaf's handbags. How exciting was that for you and her?
Oh my God. I was so excited. She was excited. Tell me, I'm gonna be a model. I can't wait to TT do it again because I'm gonna model everything. I was like, she's like, she didn't get to model her other dress. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. You didn't get to change. It's okay.
Well, yeah. Okay, so this fashion show that we had was for it was specifically for men, but or Leaf had sent
Or
in some female accessories and they were really, really nice. But when I tell y'all, Miss Braylon, 7-year-old baby, she took the show. She took the show. Okay, so I'm
she
looking at his
did.
page. I'm gonna share his page really quick just
Okay,
because he
good,
was so
good.
generous. He was so
He
generous.
was, yes,
He was so
very.
generous. So let's go ahead and just show some of his items. And then I'm just going to scroll down to him. Yeah, my son was like, no, famous people wear his stuff. I think one of these
Oh, yeah.
jackets she was saying she wanted. Um, okay,
I thought
120. Oh, this man has sent us all this stuff. And yeah,
He sent it all to us and said, I said, well, do you want me to have them, like wear it once and I'll send it back? And he said, oh, no, no, no. He goes, let the people keep it or do whatever you want with it.
but
I
I would
was
like what I
impressed.
do want the models to do that did model some of his items. I would like them to take a picture, a nice picture, like for instance, Braylon, get a nice picture of her, Linda, with the bag, showing off the bag and the bucket hat that she had on. And
Hmm.
then let's just tag him in that and tell him thank you. Thank you. That we
Yes,
really, really
yes.
appreciate it. Because that was we had local designer foreign, and then we had also had or leaf in there. So these are the glasses that Serena gave my son. That was mine. That I'm
Yeah,
still,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that I'm still not. But I'm just going to buy me a pair because I liked them. They were good quality. I was like,
Hmm.
okay. So I see he has a kids collection here too. Let me
Yeah.
see.
He has for men, women, and kids. So, yeah.
Okay, go
And
ahead, Linda.
he has a Facebook page too.
okay. I need to find that.
Okay. So yeah, we definitely want to give him a shout out. Again, shout out to Orleaf. This is his webpage. It is Orleaf, OORLEEF.com. And he's doing big things. So shout out to him. Also, again, want to reiterate and give a shout out to the Tangier Shriner. That was a great venue for us to be at. We had a great time. We had a great time venue. They were very hospitable and accommodating. The bartender was amazing, and the drinks were fire. They were fire. Linda, you got to get your little self out there. And first of all, before we talk about you, let's talk about you. Tell them a little bit about your catering service. What you look. Let's talk about you. What you specialize in. Damone, get that food out the oven.
Mm,
Let me see. Serena's back in here. Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
That.
yeah, bye.
Okay. Go ahead, Linda.
I do just about any and everything. You name it, you call me, I'll fix it. From chicken to goat to cow to pig to
Oh my goodness. From the rudder to the tutter.
huh?
I said from the rudder to the tutter.
Mm. I
uh,
always at least 2 weeks in advance so I can prepare myself.
at minimum 2 weeks in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna tell you her specialty, her wings is fire. But honey, that banana pudding,
Oh yeah,
baby. Oh my goodness, Linda.
that was
I did
good.
not get to call you last night. Girl, I ate that. I even woke up in the middle of the night. I wasn't supposed to be eating nothing because I'm getting ready to leave and be all inclusive. So I know I'm already gonna pig out. But I was like, damn, this is good. This is good. It was fire. And again, shout out to T's decorating, I mean catering and decorating services. She
Yeah.
laid the place out. Did anybody get any pictures or video of the room completed?
It was pretty, and I didn't
I
get.
Oh my,
I didn't even think
I
about
did.
it. Oh my
I didn't
gosh,
get
I
nothing.
know.
But did y'all see all of the posts that people are posting? I I mean, I'm still Pastor Major Middleton hit me up today and was like, man, that was outstanding.
Yeah.
Everybody is, I mean, and they posting pictures and videos and everything. Everything was outstanding. From the models, because the models get in there. Some people it was their first time, so they was a little scared. So we had some great energy. We had great energy. Brother Fitzroy Mitchell was the MC. And
He did a good job.
we had DJ Straight Drop. He gave us a great
Mhm.
price. He gave us a great price on DJing. He's like, yeah, this is for the scholarship committee. So he gave us a great price on the DJing. Who else did I want to? Anybody that I missed? I'm going to get to the models, but anybody did I miss anybody? What was the bartender's name?
Oh, that was Angie Larson.
Angie was the
Yeah,
business. Angie was
she is. Yes, and she gave us a really good price too.
yeah.
So
I
and I
mean,
know
when
you
it's for a
shouted out.
scholarship, yeah, people, they have the
Yeah,
tendency to be a little bit more
they
softer.
do.
And
Hmm.
shout out, I want to give everybody that bought tables a shout out. Sister Linda right here sold 3 tables, 3 whole tables, and we were so packed she gave up one of her tables for people who bought single tickets. Huskerland popcorn off of 90th is off of 90th and
Yes.
Blondo, about 1 or 2 blocks north of Blondo. Definitely good. He always support. He always support. He purchased a table and Linda allowed people to sit there. Sister Joy Borzak. Joy purchased 2 tables. All of her people came. Look,
Oh,
all the Joy people.
Yes.
Oh, they was
They
deep.
were
They was
they
deep.
were their own party. Yes.
They definitely was their own party. Sister Joy Borzak. Want to shout out Ruth chapter number 9. Totality. I think we had 8 tables sold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tables. We had 10 tables sold. 10 tables sold. Schaefer number 1. Schaefer number 1. Shout out to Charlene Charmaine for getting the ticket sold. Charmaine Morton. She did that. She was like, oh no, I'm gonna get a table. So shout out to Chanel
Hmm.
Nay from Queen Esther.
Yes,
Queen
definitely.
Esther number 12. Shout out to Deborah Foster. She purchased a table. Carmen
Hmm.
Davis Jones purchased a table. Sophia Cartwright purchased a table. Andre and Terry Kellogg bought a table together. It was just nice.
It
It was
was. It
nice.
was.
I
Oh
was
yeah.
beat. That's my only complaint. I wore myself out. My nephew,
Yeah.
what did you what?
Shout out Miss Linda. That's my favorite.
Dang,
I love her.
he just
I
told
love
my
her.
shout out Miss Linda. I love her. He just standing staring at
I
me.
love
Damn,
her.
damn. I'm like, why is he just like, oh, he pointing like a kid.
Yeah, Miss Linda.
Shout out to
Tell
Miss Linda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout
my
out
nephew
Miss
Damon
Linda.
said, "What's up, Miss Linda?" Shout
hey,
out to you.
baby, how you doing?
Let me see who else. Did we miss anybody? We're gonna go over the models. Just
Yeah,
shout out.
the one with the t-shirts.
Oh, Straight Drop
That's
Foreign.
straight
Yeah,
drop. Yeah,
Straight
Oh,
foreign.
Drop.
okay.
But he
Okay.
has, but I didn't acknowledge his business. He was one of the local designers. Miss Linda had the privilege of wearing, modeling a Straight Drop T-shirt. And she walked that walk, baby. She walked that walk.
She did.
Yeah, she was like, I said, I see where you got it from. You got that from Braylon. Look,
Okay.
Fabian Creighton. We had Fabian Creighton, the queen of runway in Omaha, Nebraska. Fabian Creighton. She was my first modeling coach. I was 12 or 13, and I got picked up to model for a bridal shop. So
Oh,
yeah, I was
okay.
like, and my mom was like, "Dang," and I was like, and I asked him, I said, "Well, what do I get paid?" Because mom was like, "They ain't gonna pay you." I said, "Oh, I'm getting paid." So she was my
Good,
first modeling
good.
coach. She was my coach for years. She was my coach for years. Who else did we have in there?
Oh, remember the dance instructor, Wendy?
Wendy.
Yeah.
Yep, we had Wendy. Step Above the Rest in May. Nebraska is hosting the what is it called? What is it called, y'all? Uh, it's
Shoot.
I don't
Step
know.
Above the Rest hip hop dance, but they are hosting, so people will be coming from all over the country to Nebraska. That is in May. You can look at Eventbrite and then put up Step Above the Rest, and then
Okay.
they have a whole weekend pass for 160. That gets you in from Thursday to Monday, to the end of Sunday night, because they're going from Thursday to Sunday. Or you can do
Wow.
individual passes. We also have, for if you
Mhm.
want to talk about the concert for nationals. I mean, people
Oh
were
yeah, yeah. We're having the Conference of Grandmasters and Grandworthy Matrons here, a national conference. So
national.
there will be all 50 states and the Virgin Islands, the Bahamas. It's national, and for Prince Hall, Masons, and Eastern Stars. And on Saturday night, we're having a sneaker party featuring Anjali and Timeless,
Mm,
which everybody knows them. And so for that event, you don't have to be attending the conference to come. You can buy a ticket at $65, which includes your admittance and also heavy hors d'oeuvres. So
okay, all
that
right.
should be
You
fun.
get a concert,
Hmm.
and y'all know the nicer the venue is, the more the tickets are going to cost.
Yeah.
This is at the
That's
Hilton.
right.
It was only two in Nebraska 5 years ago. I don't know about now. There were only two diamond hotels in the state of Nebraska, not Omaha, and
Wow.
both of them were in Omaha. In the Hilton, in the capital area, was one of them. So
Hmm.
we got Chanel, and she said she bet I did wear myself out with them fans.
Yeah, you
Oh, where
did.
them fans at? Oh, y'all know I had a ball. I had a ball. We got Sister Charlene Milton in here.
Oh,
Sister Nave said his bags were really, really nice. Hey Samara, how you doing? Deborah Scott, how you doing? Jean Pendergrass. Jean, thank you for your donation. Jean was very generous. Thank you. We definitely appreciate you. My mama said, y'all call Jean and see if she meant to do that. I said, Mama, she did.
I did. I
I
did.
said, Mama, she did. She was like, yeah, call Jean and see if she meant to do that. Let me see. Yeah, Vanessa, I'll be out the country tomorrow. She talked about, hey, it's not Wednesday. I just want to shout out the people. Want to shout out the models. Like I said, we had Chad Stoner, Dondi Holland, Andre Jordan, John Gould, Tevin Bradshaw, Devin Thompson. Um, Andre, what's Andre? Your Andre last name?
Humphrey.
Andre, I
Hum-
had it right, and I didn't say
Humphrey.
Andre Humphrey, Ernest White, Andre the second with his dad. He was too cute. We had Braylon. Uh,
Reed.
Ike.
I baby, didn't I
Yeah.
come with it?
I
Oh, I
came,
comes
baby.
with it, baby.
Man,
I
Yes.
comes with it, baby.
I came with it.
I
He
came with it,
always
baby.
does. Always.
He always does. His first outfit, I was telling my nephew, he had on riding boots, real riding pants. He had the polo. He was dressed like a real polo player, like plum,
Mhm.
plum, plum, plum. He had on, and then when he came out in that kilt, oh man,
Baby,
he
he did.
killed it. He killed it. He killed it.
Did you get Percy? Percy Newton?
Oh, Percy,
Her.
our
Yes.
grandmaster of the state of Nebraska. Yes, Prince Hall. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I sure didn't know Percy could dance like Percy can dance his ass
Yes.
off. I was like, I mean, just the way he was moving. And Tasha used to always say, well, yeah, because when he danced, people, girls be saying, and I was like, girl, I was
Wait,
like, okay, I see it. Look, I see it.
him
I
still
was
tore
like, I see it.
that toe up.
He
Him
tore it up every
so
time. I mean, and even like when he just stumped his foot, I mean, he
yep.
just was so smooth, had so much
Wait,
rhythm. He commanded the floor every time he was on there. Ah, he killed it. Brother, Percy Newton killed it. They said, "Hey, Linda, yes, you can still do a donation. We don't
Yeah.
stop
Oh
accepting."
Hey,
yes.
But Vanessa said, "Can I?" Vanessa, "Hey, Sister Linda," and then she said, "Can I still donate?" You
Oh
surely can.
yes.
man.
Look,
No,
you surely can. When he hit that, they not like us. I said, "Okay, oh yeah." That's what Johnny couldn't wait to come out talking about. They
yeah.
not like us. They not. I said, Johnny, people was mad. There's like John Gould name is on here. He ain't been in no scene. He told me, oh, because he left all the time now and he be training people. So he was like, I couldn't fit none of my jackets. I couldn't fit my. I was like, boy, bye.
Oh
She said, did Serena dance? Serena is on the scooter.
Yeah, Serena's on. She
no.
not
Now she might have rolled through there. She might have rolled out, but
Yeah.
yeah, she didn't
rolled
do no
through a couple
dancing.
times. Serena
You can
made,
send it to me, Vanessa.
mm.
What you say, Linda?
Serena rolled that floor and she did her little rounds back and forth,
I
front to the
did.
back, side. She made her presence. Serena rolled through there on that scooter.
And we really need to shout out the participants, the people who came to support the fashion show. They were
Oh
full of
yes.
energy. They were live. They were lit all night. They didn't make
Yeah,
no complaints. We started a little late because we got in to decorate, and it was way
Hmm.
more than what we thought because the decorator wanted it to be boom. And so I was like, can we just not do this? She said, I said, okay, we gonna finish it.
No.
Look, I said, we gonna finish it. But it looks beautiful. I hope someone got a picture or a video of that because I definitely want to feature that. When I get back, I'll do my
Awesome.
little clips and things like that. So yeah, it was so nice. I mean, we had so much fun, and the people that came just made it. I mean, it just felt like a big old family reunion.
Oh yeah.
uh-huh.
A big old family.
It did.
We
It
didn't have
did.
no complaints, even
Hmm.
though we started a little late, about 30 minutes late, 35 minutes late. The people wasn't saying nothing. They was just like, people said, hey, I ain't seen you in years. Woo, 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 woo. So,
Some of
yeah, because
worth
it
the
was
Hmm.
a
wait.
lot.
The
What you
food
say?
worth the wait. I was like, oh, y'all
Oh,
good.
yeah, they talked about that. Mama said
Oh yeah.
everything was
Yeah.
good. She said everything was
Yeah.
good. And Mama is a food connoisseur. And she don't just
Yes.
throw out compliments. She'll be like, mm-mm. Hey, Deborah Benjamin, how you doing?
Oh
How
wow.
are
Hey
you doing?
Deborah.
So yeah, so we just wanted to come on and shout out and tell everyone we
Yeah.
appreciated them. The Nave family came through. I think the Nave family bought a whole table just with that family.
It
I think they were,
was
and
They
shout out
did.
to Deborah Foster too, because she it was like some of and Karma Davis Jones and Sophia. It was some of their people that didn't show up and they allowed people to fill in their seats. I think it was 2 seats that was not occupied.
Yep. It was only
Two
two.
seats. So
Two empty seats. Yeah. Did you see Jean's
oh,
comment?
let me see. What's your tell Miss Tommy's comment. What'd she say?
So when Miss Tommy, Phyllis's mom was
I know
leaving,
who Miss
and
Tommy
she
is. You don't have to
said,
tell us who. That's Tommy
well,
Wilson.
some other people may
Look,
not
Oh,
know.
Tommy Wilson.
Some
Get that
people may
food up.
not know. Yeah, Tommy Wilson. And so anyway, she said to me, she had a really good time, and she said, this room was filled with love, and I could just feel all the love in
Oh,
the
that
room.
is awesome.
And I thought that summed it up.
You can't
Yeah.
get no better compliment than that. You can't get nobody. Yes, Linda
Uh-uh.
did cook.
Nope.
Linda did the pinwheels, which I had one. That's all I had to eat. Y'all. One spinach wrap pinwheel, and that's because I said I got to take because we didn't feed the models. The models usually eat first, but since we was running a little bit behind, and so we
Right.
gathered the food up, and I just took one off of there. And I was like, man, I should have grabbed me some of those. But Linda did the pinwheel. She did the banana pudding. Vanessa, you can come over
Hmm.
because we got a whole pan. Well, it ain't no whole pan. Look, it ain't no whole pan no more. But she did lemon pepper wings, garlic hot wings, and then what was the other flavor
just regular,
that
and
I
then
didn't get? Okay, look.
Oh.
the teriyaki, and meatballs, and regular meatballs, and then the gravy
Oh
meatball.
yeah, yeah, you did do the meatballs too. I did want
Those
to taste
those
one of them
meatballs were
hand rolled.
good.
I ain't had no real hand
Yeah.
rolled meatballs in a grip, so I definitely wanted to taste that. Look, but that's time I know it was good.
Those meatballs were delicious, Linda. Oh yeah.
Yes, yes.
it looks good and very so
All right. Well, it is time for me to get my family fed. I want to thank y'all because I was supposed to send this out, Serena, about
Yeah.
5 hours ago. I never sent it out.
Oh.
I just been running so much. And then you guys jumped on. So I'm just happy that we were able to. Did we leave anybody out? I think we covered
Let
all
me
of
tell Serena something right quick.
Okay.
Serena,
What?
Excuse me, guys.
I
Uh-huh.
doctor's office yesterday, baby. I had to get a cortisone and morphine shot in both hips. I couldn't walk.
Uh-huh. All that stress.
Yep.
Wait a minute. And I said, Linda, you gonna
All
have
that strutting.
wait, she talking about, oh, I wear my heels all night. I said, okay, y'all heard me talking about how we like to look cute in them heels and be paying for it
Yeah.
the next day. I had on flats and I paid for it for 2 days. I'm just now feeling a little bit better. Linda,
Yeah, I totally understand. I definitely overdid it,
yeah,
but
we
that's all
all
right.
did.
You know, it was a cause. It was it was for
Yeah,
the cause.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
But
I got 2 other comments I'm gonna read before we go. Somebody said Linda
okay.
could cook a plastic bag and it would be good. And then and then Chanel said, reply to Vanessa Warren, yes, ma'am. A kill. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, Vanessa, you gotta see it. The photographer will have the pictures in a week.
Oh, good.
Shout
Good,
out
good,
to
good.
Thomas Curry,
Oh
the
yeah.
photographer.
Yep.
He charged us gave us a very good rate. And he was there for hours. He was sweating everything. He said, "Can I get something to eat?" I said, "Well, get in line." He thought I meant the way. I said, "No, not that line. Cut one of them ladies
Right
right
here.
there." He was like, I said, "Give me your plate, boy. Go get a plate. Get a plate." But yeah,
Uh,
Thomas Curry, I'm excited. But people had great photos. If y'all go in there and put on fashion show Omaha, y'all see tons
oh,
of
okay.
pictures, tons of
Okay.
stuff. Tons of people got
Yeah.
videos and pictures up. It's a bunch of them. I stole them. And then I said, oh, we got a photographer. Let me wait for the photographer. And then, but I will use some of those
Yeah.
videos. I said, well,
Yeah,
all right,
That sounds good.
sisters. I want to thank y'all for
Well,
joining
thank you.
us.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And for you people that joined us today, thank you very much. Jean Pendergrass, again, thank you for the generous donation. We greatly appreciate it. Vanessa, we're looking forward to your donation. If anybody else wants to donate, please feel free. Y'all see
Please.
that TDR Records is right
please.
there. Y'all can call either one of us to make a donation.
Oh
But we
yeah.
want to thank you in advance for making the fashion show a great success. So and
Yes, it was.
shout out to our grand associate matron who is the chairperson of the show, and you had a great committee.
It was an excellent committee.
This was a
Yeah.
really good committee. It was small, but it was strong. That's how my committee
Mm-hmm.
was. My committee wasn't no joke. It was small and
Yeah.
strong, and everybody worked. Everybody worked.
Yeah. And
All right.
everyone is so appreciated. So, and thank you, Shan, for everything you've done.
No problem, no problem. But we'll see y'all
Yeah.
next time. But y'all already know what time it is. Y'all been on the hottest podcast in the Midwest, the only podcast that shouts you out in real time. And we answer those questions in real time in the comments. So you already know what time it is. Before you go to sleep, you got to do what, ladies? Blah, blah,
Blah,
blah.
blah,
And
blah.
whoa,
Stay
we
woke.
out of here.